Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and today's video we have more of the Ultra League battles. I get lots of questions about the Dragonite team, that the Dragonite is losing to the A slash teams, and people do not have enough play with that team against the A slash. So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played that much. Like last time I played was I think last Friday or last Thursday. And I played one set yesterday using the Dragonite team, and I went 4-1. So the team is still working, but I only saw one A slash or something. But I decided to build a team that triple beats A slash technically, okay? Doesn't mean every Pokemon is a hard counter. Every Pokemon has a neutral play against A slash. The team is, as you guys can see on the screen, Shadow Ampharos, okay? Shadow Ampharos. Shadow Ampharos. Why Shadow? I don't know. I think it's better. Is it actually better? I don't know. I actually didn't check. I built the Shadow Ampharos because it's been like I wanted to build one since forever. So the team is Shadow Ampharos, Tapu Fini, and Verizion. I don't think Verizion is a must, but you need another Swampert counter. So what could you run? You could literally run anything that beats Swampert. The good thing about Verizion, if you run Stone Edge, you can also beat the Charizard. So that's another thing. Okay, how did Verizion do? Let's just watch these battles, and I will tell you whenever I was disappointed and whenever I was happy with Verizion. Okay, so opponent here was running a team that didn't have, that lose to, opponent's just a Pidgeot player. Sorry, opponent, if you're watching. Shut up, Shady Asian, that was actually a good timing, okay? I was... oh wait, this is so scuffed. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, you guys didn't miss anything, to be honest. At least you saw the battles. It was A9 against Tapu Fini. So okay, just make it bigger. Okay, no. So the matchup is an RPS matchup, so you guys didn't miss anything. Literally didn't miss anything. Okay, this is enough. Okay, so what's happening in this game? I won the lead. We won the swap, and we didn't let the opponent win the game. So why did I swap here? Because this thing like lose pretty hard to their lead, and my only way to win this game is by saving the Ampharos. So we let this thing get cooked. Sorry, tree goat, or green goat, or whatever people call you. I have to sack it. Okay, there is no other option. I know I could have farmed it down, but no, I would rather let this thing die. Okay, why the battle just became fast? Okay, this is the actual speed. So this is 1.5 speed. So, okay, we farm it down. They blow the Pidgeot. We throw a Thunder Punch, and this should seal the deal. And we take game number 1 or 2 or 3. I won so many games. Ampharos into Obstagoon. So, since we have 2 answers to Obstagoon, I should be insta-swapping to the Tapu Fini, because one of the answers to the Obstagoon will be hard countered. So we need to bait out those, okay? And they have the Cresselia. Cresselia beat both Tapu Fini and Verizion, so that's why I need to bait it out. That's an amazing timing by me. And now, what do? I'm just gonna put this thing in Brutal Swing range. So, why? Why would? Because Brutal Swing, I need the Brutal Swing to KO, and that was enough farm, to be honest. So that's why doing 2 was actually good for me. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna insta swap and... Okay, this is the game we lost to the stupid Henry team. Sorry, Henry, I didn't mean like you stupid, I meant your team was stupid. Why would you recommend Aerial Ace Gliscopod? I literally lost this game because they had Aerial Ace. Imagine losing to Aerial Ace. Yeah, couldn't be me. I actually lost because they had Aerial Ace. The worst charge move in the entire game cost me a game here. Dude, I actually balding on Henry. Why would you make such a thing? Dude, that was toxic. Like, making a bad, horrible move good. I mean, let's be honest. That's something that deserves respect, not gonna lie. So, very impressive, as always, from the home slice Henry himself. Point is just going straight... Obstruct. It was this part of Henry's plan as well. I don't know. I don't think Henry's that decent to run like Obstruct Goon and Aerial Ace Gliscopod. Okay, moving into the next game. And remember here, like, we have two hard answers to the Jellicent. So if they swap, that doesn't mean you have to swap. So be aware. Sometimes they swap in something that Ampharos beat. So you don't need to swap because we have Verizion in the back. So we don't have to swap. Okay. So we shield. Why do we shield? Because it's Surf. Why did I shield there? Why am I over farming here? What's happening? And now I have to throw this, and hopefully this kills. And I remember why the Shadow, because the Shadow can Thunder Punch, farm all the way down. Opponent has a Scrafty in the back. We destroy this. Opponent looked at this team and we won. Moving to the next one, we have a Jellicent. They swapped the Scrafty, same team. And what do we do here? It doesn't matter what we do. I think someone said Scrafty can win the 2. I think they can win the 2 if they double shield 2 Moonblasts. But we're not gonna let that thing happen. I'm gonna Moonblast the first one. If they shield it, I'm gonna go straight Surf after. So, what's the plan here? The plan here is we landed the move. We are in a good shape. I'm actually throwing good timing here. Don't want to let them get a full hex. They didn't get a full hex. So here's the thing. I have 2 hard answers. So I can swap out. Okay, why did I swap out there? Because I have 2 hard answers. So me staying in means I am giving them free energy for no reason. So here I just went straight Brutal Swing. I didn't see a fast move. What does that mean? That means it's a CMP. So now there is no way the opponent can win this game. Yeah, just like that. I like how I'm running a team to catch those A/ teams, but so far I met 0 A/. Literally 0 A/. Cobalion in the lead. We have two answers to the Cobalion, so we go to the soft answer here, which is Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is a soft answer, so Tapu Fini can lose this if they shield the Moonblast. So in this matchup, you always bait, because if they shield the Moonblast, they can win. Yes, you said you always bait if they shield. Okay. I don't need to shield this. And they ended up baiting, which is amazing, which means now I can just win swap, just as easy as that, with a healthy Pokemon as well. I think they have like some horrible IV Cobalion. Opponent is running ABA Fighters for some reason. That's bad, don't run it, my friend. If you get a Tina to the face, or Cresselia to the face, or Armor the Mewtwo to the face, you just lose. I actually want to try Armor the Mewtwo. Why? I don't know, I feel like Armor the Mewtwo has some play in this cup. We tank a move, that's fine. Now if they stay in, I can KO before they get to the move. And it's obstruct Goon in the back. So we throw this move and look, okay, let me pause here. Okay, so here that is a decent play. So you need to brutal swing those obstacle players whenever they must shield. So we brutal swing here to make them feel bad for running a bad Pokemon like Obstagoon, okay? I was extremely salty about that obstruct guy. And I wanted to BM all the Obstagoon players, okay? Yeah, call me salty on this video. I'm fine with that. I was extra salty there. Okay, let's see. Oh my. Giratina. What's the play against Giratina? This is why actually you need the Shadow. Shadow tend to do better against the Giratina because 2 brutal swings can KO. Opponent swap to the Goat. We counter the swap with our Goat. The Goat with the highest attack should win CMP, because they have the same stat product. What does this mean? That means what I just said. Goat, because they have the same attack, same HP, same defense, and I tend to have a very good IV. This is rank 2 Verizion from trade, I think, or something like 4, 15, 14 or something. So now what do? I just need to overfarm. I threw this move here not because I wanted, it's because the switch clock is almost up and I can swap out. Why did I save the move? I mean, just in case they have some Registeel shenanigans in the back. Because Giratina, they save swap a Cobalion. It must be a steal. So in case it's a Registeel or something, I threw this move. And yes, it was Registeel. See, guys? Now we just go straight Thunder Punch. I am not sure whether Thunder Punch is better or Brutal Swing. I actually haven't checked. So why did I go this thing here? Because if I go the other Pokemon, I will get farmed down. So I was trying to overfarm to get some energy on the Tapu Fini, then swap back. If I get to a move here, that would be huge. This is huge. See, guys? A lucky IV Verizion would not live here. See? What is the Registeel health? Yeah. Yeah. That's why you trade for legendaries, guys. That's why you try to get good IVs. So that was one of the games where we win because we have a solid IV Pokemon. My Tapu Fini is bad, by the way. So if I lose when Tapu Fini, like if I don't get a move last second on Tapu Fini, that's because my Tapu is bad. Opponent is here fishing for a boost. He's still throwing and fishing for a boost. He didn't top left yet, so we will make sure that make this game as close as possible. Remember that Surf is resisted, so you have to Moonblast here. Yeah, so Surf is resisted. Dragons resist water damage. Take super effective from fairy damage. Horrible lead. So in this situation, you need to go to Tapu Fini. And if it's a Swampert in the lead, most likely it's Walrein, Charizard, I think. And we shielded an EQ. This is kinda good, because now I can fight here for a swap. Not like I do need to fight for a swap. Like I do have 2 hard answers for this, which means I don't need swap. But winning swap means I can have the Verizion on the Swampert because I'm expecting them to have a Charizard. So why did I bait here? I have no idea. Like my win con is snooking. Dude, yes, it's so cracked. I think I should have just swapped to Verizion. Why did you throw this? Yo, shut up, SJ. And they swapped the Charizard. So what does this mean? That means only one thing. We live a Blast Burn, but we get Wing Attack down. Now I'm just hoping that they stop tapping. Stop tapping. Okay, they threw. What does this mean? It's a Dragon Claw. Well, I have some health on my Tapu Fini, so I have to go Tapu Fini. And I get to the move right before they get to the Dragon Claw, which is kind of amazing. And now we swap to the Verizion, and look at this. Hard counter in the lead, hard counter in the swap. Hard counter in the back as well. We win this game. See, guys? The key is to shield the EQ. If you no shield... I think this is a good game, by the way, chat. Be aware, chat. So, K9, I don't mind this. I have a hard answer. But the thing is... nothing actually beat, nothing walls Ampharos energy. So I was like, I'm blind throwing most of the time because I know that people won't safe swap a Swampert. So whatever they swap does not appreciate the energy that much. So I should be more, I think I should be more, what's the word here? I should wait on my, hold on my energy most of the time because it wasn't fun. So here they bring in a Dragonite, which means they are trying to farm down and superpower, which means they will shield whatever I throw. So at this point, a superpower KOs hit, so I need to shield a superpower. We shielded the first superpower. Now what does this mean? I live the second superpower because it's double debuffed, remember guys? And now we can grab another shield because they are double debuffed and there is no way they would let that Pokemon. So I insta-threw here because I know like I should get a shield regardless, and I throw the next one right after because all I need is just to some damage. Okay, I wanted to let this go, but to be honest, it wasn't. It's not that big of, it's not that great of an idea because if I let him farm me down, that means he's gonna throw a move on my next Pokemon, and if I let him throw on, we're playing Cytochrome here, Googer, I think this is his alt. So if you see a Verizion lead, you go to your own Verizion. If they bring Giratina, you just stop left. Yeah. This team is designed to catch. Okay, this is a hard counter. Okay. G-Fisk in the lead is horrible for the Ampharos. They swap in Pelipper. If you shield a Hurricane, you can flip this. So what did I do here? I basically baited here. Why? Because they don't want to lose a swap, so they are trying to maintain it. Big shout out to my opponent for running a fun Pokemon. I love Pelipper. Pelipper is one of the most fun Pokemons to use, but the only problem is it lacks lots of bulk, so that's the only problem. So here, the opponent is trying their best to maintain the alignment, even though I was able to farm them down. So here's I made a mistake here by blindly swapping. Opponent 5-headed me and they brought the other Pokemon. So the actual play was staying in, but luckily for me, both of their Pokemons lose to Verizion. So this is the only game so far that Verizion won me the game. Otherwise, I think Verizion wasn't that great of an option with Ampharos and Tapu Fini. Now we're playing Jon Snow, Lord Commander himself. Let's see what the Lord Commander is running. Pidgeot. That's a fake Jon Snow. Jon Snow would either run a dragon in the lead or a wolf Pokemon. That's all I know, okay? The Lord Commander would never run a Pidgeot with Registeel. That's some degen stuff that Jon Snow would never agree to. You easily live a Focus Blast, and actually, in fact, it does less than half. So if you have a good IV Verizion, you flip the 0. If you have a bad IV Verizion, aka a red IV Verizion, you lose the 0. So here, look at this. We get to a move with 1 HP. And we throw it. And we win the swap with 1 HP. This is the dream swap winning game, where you win with 1 HP. They have a Cobalion, we have a Tapu Fini. So now what do? I think we shield the first one because people tend to nuke the first one. So if we shield the Stone Edge, this game should be a GG. I bait here because I can win this now straight serve. Opponent shielding a bait, that's good for me. Well, I get to my bait at the same time they get to their nuke. That's how spammy Cobalion is. So what's the Cobalion gonna do? I'm just gonna call everything now. I don't need to do anything. And now I tend to look at my switch since we swapped at the same time. So whenever my switch is up, his switch is up. So that's something you guys should be aware of. Like, look at this. Okay. So look at this, guys. If you see here, like the switch is almost up, which means his switch is almost up. So I cannot throw because I know he's gonna swap at any moment. See, I saw him swapping, I insta swap. That's something you need to be aware of. Is there a switch up? And the best way to measure that is by watching your own switch. So you look at your clock, like the switch, when they swap, and you can measure that. A good player would know exactly how, even if they both are desynced. So this is like something people be aware of. Now I am pretending to lag because my opponent's running Pidgeot double steal. So you guys know how much I hate those Pidgeot players. Now combine them with double steal as well. Sorry, like nothing wrong. Like if you're running this team, it's fine. I actually do have it always. Like whenever I do the top teams, the first team is always double steal. But I don't run it. But hey, I need to make some fun content for my viewers, those people who are sub to the channel and will like the video and will leave a comment if they have a question about this team. So yeah, hopefully this was a fun video for you guys to watch. If you're struggling, if you hate those A/, this team is the team for you. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. See you in the next one. Peace.